is going on, guys? It's Argon657 here, and today I bring you another Pokemon Ultra Sun Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battle against the YouTuber WeedleTwineedle. His channel is in the description below. Now today we have sort of a mixed tier battle. As you can see, he's using a couple of NU and PU Pokemon, and so am I. I'm using a few NU and a few PU Pokemon, being the Primate, the ZANGOOSE, and the PURUGLY. I actually originally had Swine, but I kind of decided to mix things up a bit with PU and NU. So yeah, this was actually a very close battle, and yeah, let's see how close it was. Yeah. But anyways, I figured he would maybe want to lead off with Quillfish. So I led off with Primate. Primate's usually my best lead, though, because I don't really know what Pokemon he wants to lead with, because the thing is, my Primate is Choice Scarfed, so I'll be able to outspeed practically everything on his team. Now, he leads off with Sceptile, and I'm thinking he's probably a Choice Specs Sceptile, the standard set, because Specs Sceptile is actually a big threat against my team. However, I'm going to go into my Garbodor thinking I could take a Leaf Storm. However, he's going to reveal that he has Counter. So I have seen this set before, and I should have seen this coming though, because I know that he always uses Sash Counter Pokemon sometimes. But yeah, he's able to catch me and take out my Garbodor. However, I do pay him back a little bit with the Aftermath, so it's a double down. So even if I didn't have the Aftermath, I still would have went into Primate and just taken him out. But the thing is, my switch probably would have been a bit different, but he's going to get the Intimidate, but I do have the Defiant, and I'm going to go for the Earthquake. And the thing is, this Quillfish is very defensive, as you can see, because he's able to live a +1 Earthquake, and it's super effective. I know it's not stab, but still, I'm pretty sure if I was Adamant Scarf, I would have been able to knock him out easily. So but I'm just going to go for the Earthquake over here and just finish off the Quillfish, who now I'm up 5-4, so things are looking pretty good for me. However, he does have a few Pokemon that can turn things around, being this Golurk over here, because I really do not want to take a Dynamic Punch, because I know that I usually see a lot of Dynamic Punch, No Guard Golurks, and Dynamic Punch, they usually pretty hard, so I'm gonna have to sack something. I really have no switches, so I'm gonna have to choose something to be Death Fodder. The thing is, he's gonna go for the Ice Punch, and it's gonna be a 2-hit KO. Now, if I was defensive, this is actually especially defensive Credillo, I would have been able to take 2 Ice Punches, and I would have been able to get up my Stealth Rocks, and as you can see, not getting up my Rocks is actually huge, because yeah, it's gonna make a big difference between if he lives a move or not, or I don't know. But I'm gonna go to my Guzzlord, because it's probably my best switch in onto this Golurk. Now I know he has the Sock in the back, so I'm just gonna go straight for the Draco Meteor, and I see that he does not have Mold Breaker, so I'm thinking he's probably sturdy. So he's definitely sturdy, so I'm going to go for the Choice Specs Draco Meteor, and it's going to bring him all the way down to his sturdy. Now, he did tell me that this was actually his weakness policy, Sonic. And yeah, I didn't know at the time, though, until he told me, and yeah, he's going to go for the Reversal, and he's going to knock out my Guzzlord. So things are actually looking pretty bad. However, I do have the Primate to sort of just handle his Sock. I do have the Earthquake. Now, the thing is that I don't want to go for the close combat, because I don't want to get him to come in for free with Golurk and everything. So I just went for the U-turn, even though I should have went for the Earthquake, but I really didn't know what he wanted to do. I figured if I U-turned, I would kind of deter him from going into his Grumpig. Now, he still has the Purugly in the back with Defiant, so I have to be very careful when I go for the Memento. So I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go to my Primeape again, because I literally have no safe switch into this monster over here. So he's gonna go for fake out, and he's actually gonna do a shit ton of damage to me. I noticed he's not life orb, so that's probably a good sign. I'm not sure what item he's holding, but I'm gonna go for the earthquake, and I do get lucky and get a critical hit. Now I was predicting him to go to his Golurk, so that's why I went for the earthquake. And yeah, this is actually pretty bad for me because now I can come in with his Grumpig for free. And yeah, the thing is, this would have been very helpful if I gotten Stealth Rocks up on the field. I wouldn't have to worry about this, but he doesn't have rocks either. He just has a layer of Toxic Spice. Now I'm gonna go for the earthquake, and it is not even close to a 2. Well, it's actually close to a 2-hit KO, but I wasn't sure what he wanted to do, so I stayed in to be duck fodder. So I'm gonna go to my Whimsicott, and what I did was I predicted him to go to his Purugly to try to get the Defiant boost, but unfortunately he stays in, and yeah, he just goes for the Psychic. And now the thing is that this is actually pretty bad for me because actually this is good for me because I can go for the Memento and hope that he does not go into his Purugly and get the Defiant boost, and luckily he stays in. So now I could have went for the Giga Drain. It probably wouldn't have brought him down to the range where he could have gotten that speed boost from the what was that berry called? I forgot. Slackberry. Yeah. So the good thing is that he's gonna outspeed me. Go for the Focus Blast. Now because he's at -2, I'm able to hit that. I mean, not hit that. I'm able to chew that up, and I'm gonna go for the Z Belly Drum. And things are actually looking pretty good for me because now I'm just gonna go for that Z Belly Drum, and it looks like I have a pretty solid chance of winning. I could just sweep the rest of his team. So yeah, we'll see. I'm just gonna go for the quick attack, and I'm gonna be able to knock him out. And yeah, the Grumpig is down. So now he's gonna go to his Purugly, and he's going to go for that fake out because he knows that fake out is his best chance of winning this battle. So he's gonna go for the fake out, and the fake out does too much damage, and that means he can actually win this battle. So what he's going to do is preserve it for later, and he's going to go into his Golurk as Death Fodder. So that's actually a good play on his part. It would have been horrible. It would have been a horrible move if he stayed in, because then I would have won. So yeah, I'm going to go for the knockoff and take out the Golurk, and yeah, he's going to go to his last Pokemon, which is the Purugly, and he's going to go ahead and go for the fake out and take out my ZANGOOSE. So that's going to be a 1-0 victory in my opponent's favor. So yeah, that was a very close battle. It was kind of fun though. I'm not sure when he'll upload his side of the battle, but when he does, I'll put the link in the description as well. So also, if you guys want to battle me on my Discord server, it's also going to be down in the links below. So I'm not sure when I'll be taking battles. I'll probably maybe take them, like, I don't know, maybe a few times a week or so, but that's during my Christmas break, because I'm off from school. But once I go back to school, I'm not sure when I'll be taking battles, because yeah, a lot of schoolwork. I mean, I'm in college, so it's a lot of work, and yeah, it takes up most of my time, so I don't really have time to take battles, to be honest. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave that comment below, Continental, crush that like button, and subscribe to my channel, as well as subscribe to WeedleTwineedle's channel. He actually makes very good videos. I always watch his videos, and they're kind of hilarious. Yeah, like, he always uses weakness policy Pokemon, and also sash counter Pokemon as well. But for those who work, like, usually you have to defog the hazards away, or just you know, prevent the opponent from setting up hazards. Now, the sash counter Kadabra is kind of common in NU, so, or PU actually, because he's now PU.
But I've actually enjoyed using some of his sets. I've made a couple of sets of his. Like I used Weakness Policy and Incineroar on one of my battles on Showdown. Actually, I did use Weakness Policy and Incineroar when I had that battle with 6-foot hacks. So, yeah, and I also have a couple of Pokemon that have Sash Counter, other than Kadabra and all that. So anyways, I will see you guys later.